What's up guys, welcome back. So the next 4 decks are going to be revealed today. We are over halfway. So the next 4 decks here in Group E, as I already told in the previous videos, both Group E and Group D, contain like less tier 0 decks compared to, let's say, the first group, like Spirals for example, or Rulers, whatever. Without further ado, let's go into the first deck. It was a highly suggested deck slash list. I assume because it did so well in the previous Cross-Banlist Cup edition, and it seems that both Chaos and well, like Airblade Turbo or Blood D, named after Destiny Hero Plasma from the OCG back in 2007. So that's like 13 years ago. The deck is strong. The deck did a lot in the previous tournament and tournaments, and I definitely want to see how it's going to perform in this group first of all, and maybe, who knows, in like the next matches after that. So Blood D is again going to be added to the Cross-Banlist Cup series: Triple Dimension Fusion, Reasoning, Graceful Charity, Demok Pre-Errata, and so on. Right, I don't need to explain this particular list. The second deck we have, which is also, by the way, a highly suggested list, but it hasn't been on the Cross-Banlist Cup series if I'm not mistaken. I think I personally never played this list as well. I'm probably going to pilot this one, but because it's so interesting and it contains so much shenanigans. It's Dark Synchro. This is an OCG list featuring triple Gofu and triple Level Eater. So Level Eater at maximum force, I guess, entering the Cross-Banlist Cup edition as well. This should be a list from the OCG back in 2016. Triple Malicious, 42 cards in the main deck with double upstart, I presume, or I assume, because of the Pot of Desires in the main deck as well. Chicken Game are, like those cards you definitely, it's not a problem if you banish those with Pot of Desires, so it's fine. 42 cards, and it helps side decking in this particular deck as well. So heavily focused on TG Hyper Librarian, getting out those draws thanks to Gofu, thanks to Level Eater, right? Mainly because of Level Eater, and syncing up for your Omega. Next list, this is also an interesting one. It's also a deck that got featured, I believe, 2 years ago. It also got a lot of votes, and I definitely like this particular deck list. Yeah, the deck list I think is quite nice. I believe it's also an OCG list, since I think we weren't able to play this particular list in a TCG, at least with Premature Burial, and that's Synchrocat. Synchrocat with Premature Burial, and of course Hidden Armory. It's just, the deck is ridiculous. It has the Everest in the main deck, the Rescue Cat Pre-Errata, by the way, Airbalm, triple Dark Arm Dragon, Gorse. Who remembers this card? Like a beast back in the day, but now kind of faded away. Royal Oppression as well in the main deck, but of course heavily faced on Pre-Errata Brionneck, recycling your Premature Burial, which is also, of course, searchable off of your Hidden Army, right? So, interesting list. Definitely eager to see how this deck is going to perform this year. Last but not least, we also have a highly suggested list. It's an archetype that has been pretty much in every Cross-Banlist Cup series, and I'm picking this one up again. A couple of options, but I definitely want to put Infernities back in again, and as I mentioned before, this is a Trishula version of Infernities, again OCG, because I think we weren't able to play like triple Trishula Infernities in the TCG, so basically almost Infernities at full force. This is an OCG list, hence why there are no Infernity barriers. Infernity barriers, as you know, Infernity Barrier, if I'm not mistaken, correct me if I'm wrong, was a TCG exclusive back then. So that's why this is not, or Infernity Barrier is not on this particular OCG ban list. So it's like, if I want to play a synchro deck with maximum amount of Trishula, OCG it is, but sadly no Infernity Barrier. But again, feel free to correct me, since again, like always, the lists are not set, so feel free to leave suggestions. Okay guys, that's it. Thanks for watching, and feel free to leave a comment or like if you enjoyed the video. Lithium signing out. Peace.